Hey, Jonathan. So I agree with a lot of the points you bring up about third world countries. Not necessarily, maybe they are like not as developed, maybe nowhere near as developed as the US or Canada, but I could say that at this point in society, at this point in age, we're definitely all, if not industrialized, pretty close. I mean, with the exception to obviously many countries who are just starting off, but there really is no like non-industrialized major country, major thing going on right now in that aspect. Like you said, it's just that the industrialization for each country looks different based on their resources and their necessities. For example, I'm from Colombia, and we have to build on mountains a lot, and so the engineering is very sophisticated. It's very advanced. People who usually, I have a cousin who does engineering and he studied in Colombia, and then when they brought him to America to start an internship here, he knew too much. He knew more than his peers, more than his managers even, and so that helped him a lot. But it's because the engineering he learned in Colombia was much more rigorous, much more sophisticated for things like building on mountains, building on high structures. Whereas here we don't have to worry about that so much, at least in Florida. And we have more materials, we have more technology, everything's more boiled down, where in Colombia it's not as boiled down. You know, you have to do more math, you have to really go out and do the hard work. So in a way, while these countries aren't necessarily industrialized, I would say that they're less developed. They're definitely behind. They're definitely just behind the curve, and I think that's what a lot of the time people think when they're thinking third world. You know, I don't like to use that phrase because it makes it seem like, you know, they don't got water, they don't have food, but it really, it's not the case. It's just that, like you said, agriculturally they may have more advancements because they need it. Or maybe they have more advancements in a healthcare system. You know, there's so many different aspects and roles that play into it as far as industrialization, but I like the points that you brought up.